Life's the same, moving in stereo. Life's the same, except for my shoes. Life's the same, I'm moving like tremolo. Life's the same, it's all inside of you. Bum, 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 ba-da-da, bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Life's the same, it's all inside of you. Hey, Timmy, this is Psychic Bob. Welcome to Tuesday. You know what that means? It's Tuesday. You know what that means? It is time for, what's the time for? Anybody want to give me a shout out? What? Time for messages from the spirit world. That's right. Ooh, I tell you, it's so good to be with you guys. Well, welcome to Tuesday. Anybody new here? Who we got in the house today? Bear with me, my voice is a little raspy today. Let's see here. Oh, I see Laura Doss is here. Yay, Love and Life is here. Sarah Magia is here. Selena's here. Bila Claire is here. Unconditional Love is here. Yay, Buvana Lake is here. Oh my gosh, so many wonderful. Breege is here. Simba's here, all the way from Germany. Oh my gosh, we got a wonderful gathering here. Look at all these wonderful people gathering. You guys are amazing. Queen Cola Bobs is here. Gotta give a big shout out, Queen Cola Bobs. She's gonna be our moderator today. What's that mean? That means if you get out of line, I'm sicking cola on you. She's my little pit bull. She'll put you in timeout or put you out of the chat. So nobody act bad. Well, welcome to our show today. I am Psychic Bob. Y'all know who Psychic Bob is? Some of you may know, some of you may not know. Hey, there's Raven TW's here. Welcome to the show. Yay. Well, you know, I'm Psychic Bob, and I'm a professional psychic medium. That's right. I do this all day long. I do readings for people, you know. A lot of you have been writing, says, Psychic Bob, do you do private readings? Yes, I do. What you'll see here today on our show is just a little sample of what I do. In a private reading, it's a full hour, you and me, one-on-one, and we're going to cover everything. You know, in your private reading, we're going to look at your whole soul journey, you know. We're going to look at your past. We're going to look at your present. We're going to look at your future. All of that. We're going to identify your spirit guides. I'll bring over messages from them. We'll look at your past lives, see where your souls come from, where it's going. We'll look at your karmic links, how people in your life connect to you. We're going to look at all of that, you know. We're going to explore your life themes, what your themes are, what are your mission, what you're here to do, you know. And I also answer all your questions in a private reading, you know. So those of you who have had private readings with me, you know, you can tell people I cover a lot in the readings, you know. And yes. Hey, Bob, Simba says, hey, Bob, I have a recommendation. When you're looking for someone in the chat, press Control F and a search bar will appear in the top corner. You can type the name there and find the message. Good to know, Simba. I did not know that. Thank you very much. Well, I will try that out. We'll see how that works. Thank you. Yay. There's Amy White is here. Christine C's here. Yay. Thank you, Christine. I'll say hi to my mom for you. Yes, I'm visiting with Mom for a few days here and having a great time down here. So yay. There's TGVG here all the way from the Netherlands. And Aaron Patricia is here all the way from Virginia or from Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. We're all over the world. You know, everybody's everywhere. We have Germany, Australia, Britain, United States, Canada. Got anybody in the house from Mexico? Anybody in Mexico? Anyways, we're going to eventually have one representative from every country in the world here on Spirit Channel. I don't think we quite got it yet, but we're working on it. Hi, Lisa Finn. Good to see you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Mom's doing okay. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Hi, Ian's here. IA. Ian, I don't think you're blocked. So hopefully if you're here, you can see us. You're not blocked. Yay, welcome. Celie Jane is here. Sometimes we have technical issues and we accidentally get people. I've accidentally blocked people myself, you know, where I hit the button and I meant to save their message or something. I block them. So Ian, I hope I didn't block you. Good luck with that. All right, let me know. Well, you're here so I can see you. Oh, it's so good to have all of you here today. Well, welcome to our Tuesday show. It's messages from the spirit world. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Anybody new in the house? It's your first time at our show. I want to hear from you. Okay, identify yourselves. And for those of you new, this is something we do every Tuesday and on Sunday. We gather twice a week for a live show, and I'm coming to you guys live. This is not pre-recorded. You are seeing PsychicBob live if you're watching this right now at a little after 12 p.m. On Tuesdays, we have it at 12 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. And what I do is I receive your messages, and I, bring over information from the spirit world. I'm a channel. I'm a psychic and a medium. And as a psychic, I can read energy. As a medium, I channel information from spirits. So that's what I do. And every Tuesday, it's a chance for us to gather and for me to answer your questions from a psychic place. So I would love to answer your questions today. Please hold your questions. I'm not ready to take questions yet, okay? Because I need to explain to you guys just a few things here, hold your questions, Jack. I'm not ready to take questions yet, okay? Anyways, this is what we're going to do. Now, a lot of you like to donate to the show, and I want to say thank you. Thank you for all the donations. And please hold your donations until I actually start doing readings, okay? And plus, I have to also say I cannot guarantee 100% a reading for a donation. It's not that I don't want to read for you. It's just that sometimes I have technical issues and I lose the question. So if I lose your question and can't get it back, please don't be angry. That being said, I certainly do try. And I generally, those of you who've been here know, I try to cover everybody. And I generally do get everybody in that donates. So thank you so very much. We cover a lot of readings in a short period of time. So PsychicBob works hard for his money. Thank you. You know, what's that old, what's it, Donna song? She works hard for the money, ooh, so hard for you, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. Bob works hard for the money, ooh, ooh. I work hard for the money. I work hard for the money, so you better treat me right. I just had to. You know, I love disco. I love Donna Summer. What can I say? You know, don't get me started. You know, we should have like karaoke night where I just sing all night long. Wouldn't that be fun? Would you guys like that? Oh my God. Well, you know, like I always say to people, you know. Hey, Melinda Tournay's here. Good to see you. Hi, PsychicBob. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Laura Doss is here. Yay. So anyways, you know, as I said, I never claimed to be sane. All right. So if I break into disco music songs like Donna Summer, that's just part of my life. I live like that. You know, people that meet me in person, they always say, PsychicBob, you're exactly like you are on television, you know, or on YouTube. And I say, well, the truth is when I go on TV shows or on YouTube, I really am just who I am. I don't become PsychicBob for the camera. I am PsychicBob. And those of you who know me personally outside of this and met me, you can confer. I don't put on an act of being PsychicBob. I really live this crazy life every day, you know, but I love it. And do I break into spontaneous song in the middle of shopping malls? Yeah, sometimes I do. You know, life's a musical, you know. So I might, before the day's over, sing some more disco songs, you know. Anyways, well, thanks for putting up with my craziness. As I said, I never claimed to be sane. I only claim to be psychic, okay? Well, anyways, we're going to do some meditation here before we take questions. And so, by the way, let me just finish with what I was saying. So I can't guarantee a reading for a donation, but I really invite you, please donate. It does help me. I'm using the money to improve the channel. And I really am very thankful. You know, I live by this work. This is the only income I have. So your support makes a big, big difference to me. So if you can donate, thank you, thank you, thank you. But let me just have an agreement. We got to all kind of be in agreement. So donate simply because you love the show, you love PsychicBob, and you want to support my work. And if you get your question answered on top, that's a bonus. Can we have that understanding so there's no anger or hurt feelings? Because sometimes people write me letters and it's like, you must hate me. You took my money and didn't answer my question. And it wasn't intentional, honest to God. I'm doing the best I can. So please, Thank you for your understanding, your support. I love you guys. Well, let's do some meditation. We got to open the channel. I want you guys to raise your energy here because, we're all in it together, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to just start here. And I want you guys to get comfortable. Take your hands off your keyboards. And we're going to just close our eyes for a moment. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to let go all the crazy tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light, a little pinpoint of light floating inside of you. And focus on that light. As you see that light, I want you to make it just a little brighter and just a little larger so you can really focus on it. Brilliant, brilliant, glowing white light, pinpoint of light. All right, you got that light? All right, we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that light and just explode it or expand it instantly so it fills our entire insides with light. Okay, so you ready? All right, so let's watch that light. You got it? All right, let's count down now. 3, 2, keep your focus. Watch that light. 1. Blink off. Woo. Oh my God, I always get a head rush when I do that. Ooh. Oh my gosh, isn't that wonderful? Good to see you. All right, first reading tonight is for Perry. Hello, Perry. Welcome. Glad you're here. Listen, I've got to tell you, Perry, I'm picking up around you right now a spirit guide. You've got a guide around you. The name is Melanie. And what's cool is she's kind of like a hippie chick. And she said that she's coming in to help you. She said, I want Perry just to be free-flowing and go with the flow. They said that you've been at a point of change, but you've been feeling a little resistance. But Melanie, your spirit guide's coming in to help you to go with the flow. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, more donations. $3.99 from Buvana Lake. Thank you for your donation. Do I have a past life connection to alchemy? Fletcher said yes. He said you have a connection to alchemy and to astrology. You've done both. You were in the Middle Ages. You were connected to the Rosicrucian order. You studied alchemy, but you also have a past life also in ancient Babylon. You were an astrologer, so you've done both of them. So a life in Babylon and a life in the Germany in the 1500s. And you've studied alchemy there. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Aaron Patricia, 555. Thank you for your donation. Love from the flock of me. Oh, hearts, darling. Well, listen, Aaron, I got to tell you, when I'm stepping into vibration, I've got Doris back here, my spirit guide, Doris. And she's asking me today, she says, tell Aaron to keep breathing deep. She is loved by spirit. And she said, you are not alone. And they're talking about, she said, they're putting some healing around your little bird who's been ill. And they said, don't you worry. We're stepping in. They're saying, don't strain yourself to do the healing. They're saying, let us do the healing. So you just be a vessel. Let them put the power through, and you're going to see healing. Keep laying hands on your bird. But Doris says that they're raising the power, okay? So blessings to you. Thank you for being here. God bless you. Lisa Penn, $15 donation. Thank you, Lisa. It's very generous and kind of you. Lisa says, here's your question. Will I buy a beach home? Yeah, I do see you getting a beach property, but I got to tell you, I feel there's a little delay around it. So I don't know how soon you want to do it, but I feel like it's not going to be probably till autumn time because when I'm looking through the summer, I just see a delay around that. But by autumn, I see a deal opening. So you may not get it in time for summer vacation, but I do see you having it before the end of the year. So yes, you should go for it because they're saying that the alignment, the timing is right, the money will be right. Okay. Yes, you're going to have it this year. Blessings to you. Gary M, $19.99. Thank you for your donation. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. Hi, PsychicBob. Any messages for my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Thank you very much, Gary. Listen, Gary, I got to tell you, I'm getting back here around you, Edgar Casey here. And Edgar Casey's asking me to tell you that he said he's working with you to keep your channel open. He said, you've been actually doing very well. He said, Gary's been trying to keep a balance now and not get anxious. So Mr. Casey is working with you to keep that channel open, and he is working with you. And by the way, Gary, just on a side note, I am going to call you a little later today, okay? So I'll coordinate with you. But Mr. Casey's here present right now, and he says to let you know, he said, I'm keeping the channel open. So you're going to start to have this sense of kind of direction of ways to kind of move forward here. Because he said, this is his words. He said, your life is moving forward, even though you think you're on hold. He said, the spirit people are helping you get some other projects going. And I feel like there's some issues around a transition around property or land that's still coming. We're very close on that. And Mr. Casey said, we're getting you settled for a new beginning. So it does look like things are going to progress forward here in the next few months. Thank you for your support. Thanks for being here. Call on Edgar Casey. Blessings to you. Thank you. Christine C., $4.99. Oh, thank you, Christine. Just because we love you. Oh, hearts back to you. Thank you, darling. Listen, Christine, I got to tell you here, I've got a voice coming in. Hold on. Somebody's talking to me back here. I've got your father back here. And he said, tell my little girl, I don't care. She's still my little girl. And he said that he's hanging out with Ronald Reagan. And he says, I never knew the old Gipper and I would get on so well. But he's with Ronald Reagan. He said that Ronald and him are having wonderful conversations. And he said, oh, she's got quite a future. Your dad said that Ronald Reagan said you have quite a future. And they're both guiding you from spirit. So hang in there. Blessings to you. Thank you for your question. Wonderful. Jeannie F., 1999. Hello, Jeannie. Good to see you. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. My ex-boyfriend passed away a while ago. I was wondering if he has any messages for me. Hold on, Jeannie. Let me see if I can find out anything. Doris, do you have anything for Jeannie? I see. Okay. Right. Jeannie, Doris is asking me to tell you, she says to let you know, she said that he's growing in the light. It looks like at the time of his crossing, he stayed on the earth for a little while. And they said that he didn't let go. And what's interesting is Doris has asked me to tell you, said that he came to you quite a bit. But he is in the light, but they're saying he's building his power now. I want you to watch because it's still going to be about a month till you hear from him in a more direct way. But she's asking me to talk to you here about signs, particularly with cars. I don't know if he was into certain type of cars, but they're showing me red cars here. Like you're going to start seeing like a lot of red cars. That's the sign from him. I'm sorry I'm not able to get him in directly today, but they're asking me to tell you about the sign of the red cars. I hope that will help you a little bit. Hopefully when his power gets stronger, I can hear his voice. I'm sorry, I've just got to be honest, I'm not hearing it today. You know, as a medium, I always tell people sometimes we can get them through and sometimes we can't, but they're asking me to relay that to you, and I do hope that helps a little bit, okay? Watch for the red cars. That's how you're going to know it's him, okay? And they're going to strengthen his voice so that he can come to you soon, okay? Thank you very much for your understanding. Blessings to you. Thank you. Hold on, guys. I'm losing my voice here. Hold on just a second. Chat's freezing up. Masters Omniverse. Swedish krona, 50 Swedish krona. Thank you. Hi, Bob. What was the name of my ancestors that came here for a long time ago in this galaxy? And how can I time travel to them in the past? I can only do one question, Masters. But in terms of traveling, you can do time travel because real-time travel is a spiritual mental connection. I would encourage you to do research on astral projection, because once you get into the astral stream, you can move through the time-space continuum and experience other dimensions, okay? So you want to study astral projection and then interfacing with the Akashic records, because once you get to the Akashic records, those and many times can serve as doorways to open into other time periods, and you can actually experience and see them and know them and meet people there through that, okay? So study Akashic records and study astral projection. And you'll see how those interface, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Love and Life, $5 donation. Thank you for your donation. Hey, Lord, I said, how is my friend in spirit? Well, you got a lot of friends in spirit. Let me tell you, I'm getting over here like 5 different people around you. One of them is somebody who was a male. I'm picking up a male figure here around you. And it feels like he crossed within the last just like 2, maybe 3 years, but I don't even think it's 3 years back. But I've got one male back here, and it looks like he crossed here through a heart condition or a blood condition. He's in the spirit, and I'm getting this man back here just saying, he said, I'm free of that body that weighted me down. I'm also picking up here an angel guide that's around you as well. And he gives me the name of Simeon. He said, I'm his guardian named Simeon. So you have a guardian in Simeon. You have the other guy. I'm also hearing the name Mike in spirit as well. So there's somebody named Mike. I'm not sure if that's connected to the other guy. I think it's a separate person. So I'm not sure which friend you're talking about, but I'm getting these ones here around you, and I hope this helps. Also, Mike is talking to me about something about motorcycles. I don't know if you used to ride motorcycles or he died in a motorcycle accident, but you've got all these people in spirit. And if you don't know who Mike is right now, you may want to just look into it. I feel it's a friend, not only of yours, but of the family as well. Okay, so you got all of these guys back here. Thank you so much. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all the wonderful, wonderful donations. Gary M. There you are. Hi, Gary M. $4.99. Thank you, Gary. Hi, PsychicBob. Just give me a call after 4 p.m. Central Time Zone, which is best for me. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I probably won't be able to call till later anyways because I'm going to be tied up all day. But I will get to you later today, all right? So I haven't forgotten you. Thank you so much for your kind support for my work. Blessings to you. Jeannie F. Oh, Jeannie just gave me a confirmation. Yes, he was into cars. Thank you so much. Jeannie, wonderful. Watch it. They particularly show me red, like really bright red cars here. So that's going to be one of the signs that you're going to know it's him. And just hang in there. It's not that he didn't want to talk to you. It's a frequency thing. As a medium, we have to match frequency. So Doris relayed that to me, and hopefully I'll get a stronger link more directly with him. But at least you know he's in the light, and Doris brought that over. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Raven TW. Hello, Raven. Hi, Bob. I've woken up in clones and have been caught a lot of interference. Have I been used in the Black Ops project? Raven, I have to tell you, there are a lot of people now, especially spiritual people, that are being used in the Black Ops project. I do believe they have monitored you. I do believe they have done some sort of brain interface with you, like they either microchipped you or they picked up your brain signal. So yes, I'm sorry to say, I do think you've been in the Black Ops project, okay? And yes, they are cloning. And I've actually seen it myself directly. So you're not imagining it. It is all real. It is happening. And I want you to research, if you don't know the terms, targeted individuals. I'm a targeted individual. I've interfaced with all that you're asking about. Look up targeted individuals, and then you'll understand. And look up gang stalking program, and then you'll know. I'm so sorry to tell you that, but hopefully you already know that. But I want to confirm it for you. Blessings to you. Robin Bossam, $15. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. My daughter Jill is seeing shadows and images of aversion not quite coming in. Do you mean Virgin Mary or Avenger? I don't know what you mean. Sort of flickers. What or who is it? Yes. What those are, yes, Doris is telling me. She said that some of these are young souls who are suicides. And they're saying that Rick, they're giving me the name Rick. This is your son, Rick, they're telling me. Your son, Rick, is in spirit. And Rick is helping young suicides. And so because you have a strong link with him, he's built using power from you and power from him combined to open the portal to help souls come through. So what your daughter Jill is seeing are souls that your son is helping to bring over to the light. They're souls that are coming out of purgatory. There's no danger for you or your daughter, but that's a sign that your son is helping souls to elevate, because your son is doing work to heal people now, heal people from, particularly saying suicide victims, that he's reaching across the veil and bringing them over. And he's drawing power from your bond with him also to strengthen the connection. And so your daughter is very psychic, just like you are, and she's just seeing it, okay? But that's what's going on. So when your daughter sees those souls, okay, I want you to tell her to say, thank you, Rick, for helping the souls, and herself, if she can, if she feels comfortable, to pray for them. Say, I pray for you to cross to the light. And she doesn't have to know who they are, because there's a lot of different ones. It's not just one. There's many over the several days. So she's going to probably see some more of that. And that's what it is. It's souls that your son Rick is bringing over to the light. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for your support for my work. God bless you. Vinny Blade, 57. Hello, Vinny Blade. Good to see you. Hello, Bob. Are there any messages for me? Thanks. Hold on, Vinny. Yes. Hey, Vinny, I'm not joking when I say this. I've got Jimi Hendrix back here. And he's literally cranking out his guitar like, you know, and his electric guitar. And he's saying that he's inspiring you to write lyrics and write music. So I think you've got some artistic talent that's building here, some channeling information or energy for music, channeling song and lyric as well. And I want you to call on Jimi Hendrix because he's around you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Laura Doss. Hello, Laura. Does Spirit have any message for me? Laura, I got to tell you, I've already got a voice going back here before I can even finish your question. There's a woman in here. This is a great-grandmother in spirit on the father's side of the family. And this great-grandmother comes in to tell you that she's helping with the money situation. And she says, let Laura know. She said, I'm getting her money built up for her. And she said, you're going to have more freedom. She's asking me to talk to you about travel as well. And I don't know if you've ever been or have some connection to, she's talking about Salem, Massachusetts here. And she said, I would love to take her to Salem. So it looks like you may have an opportunity to travel to Salem, Massachusetts, which in the United States is the witch capital of America. So be open to that. But this great-grandmother, father's side is guiding and leading you and getting the money sorted. I hope that helps you a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Breege. Hello, Breege. Hi, Psychic Bob. Are there any messages for me today? Thank you. Breege, I got a Native American back here. I'm hearing him banging on his drums. He's a tall Indian chief. Hold on, let me see if I can get his name for you. Yes. He gives the name of Silver Sun. He said, I am Chief Silver Sun. And he says that he comes in to be a protector to you. And he says that he says, I'm playing the drums to build power around you. So raising your vibration, protecting your energy. And Chief Silver Sun's asking me to talk to you about, I don't know if you've been doing something with education or schooling or looking to go back to school, but he said there's some blessing and money connected to education here that's coming in the next month. Okay, so if you've been thinking about taking some classes or a seminar or something, go ahead and do it. Chief Silver Sun's helping you and will provide the funding. Blessings to you. Thank you. Haley Clement. Oh my gosh, $5. Good to see you, Haley. Thanks for being here. Hey, Bob, any messages for my brother, Nick? Thank you. So let me see. Doris is asking me to tell you, Haley. She said that she's coming in to help Nick. She said that he's been struggling with anxiety and depression. And she said he feels like his life isn't going to move forward. And Doris says, she said it will with the help of the spirit people. She said things are going to get better. They're asking me to tell you to let Nick know that the month of August is a beginning, a time of change for him. And after we get to about mid-August, or literally from the 15th of August forward, that's where he's going to start to feel free to make decisions. Because they say he's been sitting on the fence about a decision or something here. And Doris said, she says, tell him, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. She said, we're going to help move him forward. And she said, they're getting him help for his anxiety and depression. So I don't know if he's been getting some medical help, but Spirit World wants to help him. So if you can help him in that area, bring it to his awareness, that's going to help open up healing for him. All right, but call on Doris because she's helping him. Thank you so very much for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my goodness, guys! I tell you, isn't it wonderful? Where does the week go? It's already Tuesday, huh? By the way, did you guys get to see my video last night on the astrology forecast? You got to go see that. We have a very powerful transit this week, which is, what is it? I wrote it down here. Mars is in opposition to Jupiter. So you want to learn about Mars being in opposition to Jupiter, please go see last night's video, okay? Make sure to give me thumbs up on it too, okay? Thank you so very much. Okay. Sarah, 777. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me from my spirit guides? Thank you. Sarah, I've got, yes. There's a medium back here. She gives me of Eleanor. She says, I was a medium. She said 1930s. And she said, I went around Hollywood. She's from California. And she said she used to go do readings and seances for the stars in the 1930s, the Hollywood movie stars of the 30s. And she said, it was a fun life. And she said, I love the spirit world. And she said, now I get to be a spirit here and help others. And she says to tell you, Sarah, she said, you have a gift. So she said, you tell Sarah she has a mediumship gift. She has the ability to communicate with the spirit world. And so Eleanor wants to work with you as a guide to help you deliver messages from the spirit world. So that's one of your spirit people. And she's asked me to bring her name and presence to you. I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. TGVG, €5.49. Thank you so much. I'm trying to make a design for signaturing. What kind of past lives were the most significant to make a design in the form of an animal or a coat of arms? You know, TGVG, you have some connection to the ancient Greco-Roman times. So I would like you to explore the Greco-Roman design, that style of period for creating signage and signature and kind of a brand look around you. Greco-Roman, okay? That's what you want to do, all right? Particularly, I keep being shown the Greco-Roman eagle, the eagle of the Roman Empire. Look up Roman Empire eagle, and then you'll see that kind of looks very stylized type of eagle. So Greco-Roman you want to focus on. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. Does Spirit have a message for me today? Thank you. Hold on just a second, Glittery Rainbow. My voice is going, yes. Was lovely. Mm-hmm. My spirit guide Alfred is back here for you. And Glittery Rainbow, Alfred is saying to tell you that he said you're building a connection with the fairy people, with the fae people. And he said you've had past lives as a fae. And he said this is why this life has been challenging. He says you think in a purer way than most humans. And said the fae have their own purity and heart and soul. And they said you're in a human body, but you have the heart of a fae. And this is why you're feeling everything is very intense, and you feel it more intensely than most people. But they're protecting you. And so Alfred says, call on the fairies to protect you. Said you'll start to really build a bond with them. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Kenna Osborne, there you are, Kenna. Good to see you, dear. Hi, Psychic Bob. Do you have any messages for me today? Thank you, love, and blessings. Thank you, Kenna. Thanks for being here. Blessings to you. Kenna, my guide Doris is here for you today. And she's asking me to tell you, she says, tell Kenna to trust the spirit world. She said, you get so many messages. And she said, sometimes you don't get them. You miss them because she said, you don't slow down enough. So she said, tell Kenna, slow down and just sit with us for a while. And she said, we're going to come and help her. And she said that you definitely have a gift for hearing spirit voices as well as seeing spirits. She said you're clairvoyant and clairaudient. And she said, you've got to work on developing that a little more. So Doris wants to help you with connecting with the spirit world. She's also talking to me something about a transportation issue here. And it looks like there may be a car, you're getting a car, some issue around a car here. And she said, don't worry, by September, the transportation issue is in a better place. So maybe a new automobile or a new way to travel coming for you very soon. And she said, by September, it all works out just fine for you. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Oh my gosh, Laura Doss says, I have family who were in the Salem witch trial. All right, Laura. Well, there you go. There's some evidence. All right. Blessings to you. All right. Sarah Mejia. Sarah, tell me how to say that. I never know if I'm saying it right. Hello. Are there any messages from the spirit? Thank you. Sarah, I'm picking up around you a few voices here. One of them is a woman. She said, this is the word she said. She said, I moved to the Southwest. And she said she was one of the original westward travelers in the 1800s. She ended up settling in Northern California. She gives the name of Maribel. She said, I'm Maribel. And she said, I was a saloon owner. She's a woman. She set up her own bar. And, for a woman to travel west. And she said, yeah, that's right. She was on her own. And she said to set up a bar. She had a kind of quite a character, a tough cookie, as they say. Maribel's asking me to tell you that she's working with you to help you to step into your adventure. She said, Sarah, this is her word. She said, you're at the beginning of a new adventure. And she said, life as you've known it is shifting. She said, but it's all good. She said, don't be afraid of the change. She said, embrace the change. And she said, go west like I did. Now, you don't literally have to move to the west, though you might, but this is more like dare to go on an adventure. So she's helping you. Maribel's her name, and she's going to be a guide to you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing, amazing, amazing. All these wonderful, wonderful questions. Oh, Anthony, 1969, super sticker. Thank you, Anthony. That's very kind of you. £4.99p. Hold on, Anthony. Let me just step into your frequency here. I hear them. You have an ascended master that's trying to come in and to work with you. It's the Count of Saint Germain, commonly just called Saint Germain, but he's actually, that's a title, Count of Saint Germain. He's asking me to talk about working with the violet ray. He said purification and healing. So I think you're being purified and healed so that you can be of service to others. But the Count of Saint Germain asked me to tell you that he's coming in to help you to work with the violet flame and the violet ray. All right, so I want you to look up Saint Germain and the violet flame, and you'll understand this. But he's around you in spirit. Asked me to bring that over. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Christian Drew, 1313. Hey, Bob, any messages for me today? Hold on, Christian Drew. Let me see who's back here. Okay, I've got a few people. I've got a great-grandmother here on the mother's side. And she says to tell you, she said, I'm bringing healing to Mary's stomach. She said, you've been having some issues in the digestive tract. And she said, I'm coming in to heal her. And she's asking me to talk to you about working with herbal healing. So you might want to talk to somebody who does herbology, but your great-grandmother said, I'm laying herbs on her body. She keeps talking about the herb rosemary. And she said, rosemary will be healing. And she's asking me to talk to you about healing baths with rosemary. So you might want to get some rosemary and steep it in your tub and literally bathe in the water concoction made from rosemary added to your bath water. Okay. But the great-grandmother asked me to bring that over. I'm also hearing a voice. This is Chief White Eagle's back here as well. And he's asking me to tell you that he's definitely standing guard around your home. And he said, tell her she need not worry, that we and the Braves are on guard. So you definitely still have some Native Americans that are on your property and guiding you. What's interesting, you may start to have people contact you saying, Mary, I swear I saw a man standing on your lawn. And that will be Chief White Eagle. But people are going to actually visibly see him soon. And you'll get confirmation of that. Talk to Chief White Eagle. He's helping. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys ask the best questions. Thank you for all the lovely questions and the donations and all the just wonderful all-around support. You guys are amazing to me. Lady Venus, hello, Lady Venus. Good to see you. Hi, Say Bob. Any messages for me today, please? Well, I'm glad to please be able to please you. So, Lady Venus, listen, I have to tell you, I've got a lady's voice because there's somebody trying to talk to me. Hold on. She gives the name of Marge. She said Marjorie, but she goes by Marge. And Marge is telling me that she's a Wiccan. She said, I used to be a Wiccan back in the day. I get the sense that she crossed over the spirit in the early 1980s, but she was very much an active Wiccan from the 1950s until the 1980s. And she's asking me to tell you that she comes in to help you. She says, define your magical voice and your new path. And I don't know if you've ever studied Wicca or you're doing something magical, but Marjorie's asking me to tell you that she's coming in to help you to move down your own special path. I get this since she's showing me books on Wicca. She's stacking up all these books. So I'd like you to do some exploration on Wicca because she's saying that you're starting on a new path and she's going to help you. And she was a Wiccan back in those days, in the earlier days of Wicca. So she's going to be a guide to you. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys are great. All right. Mary Zayas. Hello, Mary. Good to see you. Hi, Say Bob. Are there any messages for me? Hold on just a second, Mary. Yes. Yeah. Mary, I've got a woman talking to me back here. This is a relative on your mother's side of the family. This would be like a great aunt, I believe, on the mother's side. It'd be like a grandmother's sister. And this woman's coming in back here, and she says, tell Mary to embrace her talents. She said you have great talents in creativity, and she says also in psychism. And your great aunt wants to encourage you to embrace that channeling process. She said Mary opens a channel, and she doesn't even know it. And this great aunt wants you to know, she said when she was alive, she said she was kind of a free spirit. She said, now she may not remember me that way. She said, but I was always a free spirit, at least in my mind, she says, internally. She said, it may not have shown in the outer world always. And she said, that's one of the things I regret. I wish I had been more expressive about my creative side. And she says, don't bury your creative side. She said, she's coming in to help you with that. And she said, your talents will bring you money. So you may find that you're drawn to doing some sort of work that's artistic in nature or spiritual. And this great aunt says, go for it. You're going to be successful. And she's helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Eleanor Bernabo, $4.99. Thank you, Eleanor. Say, Bob, any messages for my spirit guide, White Airy? Thanks and love and blessings to you. Hold on. Let's see if we can get him through here. Doris, can you help me? Trying to get a hold of White Arrow for Eleanor. Okay, hold on. I think he's coming in. I hear him. It's funny. He's got a bow and arrow, like he's going to shoot his arrow. And he says, tell Eleanor I've got my bow and arrow. He said, I'm standing on guard for her. He's asking me to tell you that he's protecting you. He said, there are some people right now around you that are trying to stir things up a little bit. He said, don't worry. He said, I'll intimidate them into silence. I get a sense maybe some people doing gossip. And he said, stay out of the gossip. I will take care of it. So White Arrow is standing on guard as a protector and a guard against gossips and anybody trying to stir you up emotionally. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Definitely. He's protecting you right now. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right. Oops, hold on a second, guys. I got to find my glass. I can't see the chat. Okay. All right. Stacy Lee. There you are, Stacy. I thought I saw you. Hey, say goodbye. Purple hearts. Purple hearts to you, darling. Listen, Stacy, my guide Doris is over here. And she said, would you please let Stacy Lee know? She said, I'm helping her in the love department. And she said, you've been having a little challenge in relationships. And Doris said, she said, don't worry, dear. She said, the month of August is your month for love. And it looks like relationships are going to improve or you're moving into a new relationship as well. And she said, you've been strained by people not playing things straight with you and a lot of miscommunication. She said, well, we're going to get that fixed and everything back on track. Okay. So definitely call on Doris. Watch the month of August. That's your romance time. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. David Jan. Oh my gosh, all the way from Israel. David Jan says, hi, Bob. I've seen pretty much every combination of 3 and 9 for a long time. Can my spirit guides or angels tell me what it means? That's a wonderful question. Hold on, David Jan. Let me see. My spirit guide Alfred is back here. Interesting. Yeah, Alfred's asking me to tell you that 3 is a number of divine blessing and protection. And they said that in the recent skirmishes that happened in your country, that the 3 represents the pyramidal triangle that contains the all-seeing eye. The eye of God, or the all-seeing eye, is sometimes shown inside the triangle. And they said that that number 3 is to remind you that you're being watched and guided and guarded by the great spirit, or we call it God or spirit. So God is watching over you. Alfred says that 9 means that you're about to have a lot of growth. And it's a sign that you're making progress and that the spirit people are going to be giving you more power and more opportunity to be of service, not only to the spirit world, but to humanity as well. So 3 and 9, signs of blessing from heaven. I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. Oh, there's Raymond Hampton. Hello, Raymond. Hi, Psych Bob. Any messages for me today? Hey, thanks. Let me see who's back. Yes. Archangel Raphael is coming in here. And he says that he's protecting your son. This is where he says, I'm protecting Raymond's son from himself. Not from you, but your son is engaging in some behavior right now that is very self-destructive in terms of his relationship with the family and with other people. And Raphael's coming in to put some balance into his life so he doesn't continue down a destructive path. Doris is here and also asking me to tell you that she wants to help to build a healing relationship with you and with the family. And so Doris says, wait on spirit, don't rush into anything. So just stay still for right now, Raymond. It looks like in about a week, spirit's going to open the door for healing in all these areas, as well as your physical healing. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Hold on, guys. My voice is going. Unconditional love, AED 25. Can you tell me what that is? Is that Eritrean dollars, or I don't know what that is. Austrian dollar? I don't know. AED $25. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me from spirits? Today was my first day at work. Thank you and blessings to you. You know, unconditional love. I can hear voices back here. Archangel Michael's here, and he's asking me to, he said, to let you know that you're under his wing of protection. He says, he's got you under the wing and his sword out. And said, don't be afraid, said you're going to do fine being back at work. And said that, in fact, it looks like in about a month, there may be an opportunity for a increase, like a job, like a promotion, or some type of step up in the work for you. And so Michael says, just stand your ground, do the best you can, be truthful. He says, in the end, it pays off for you. Okay. So yes, Michael, the Archangel, is helping you and guide you through that. Okay. I hope that makes a little sense to you. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. You're wonderful. All of you. Oh my gosh. Story time with T. Hello, story time. Bob, is there anything after me? Because I'm having nightmares in which I get hurt in reality. You know, story time, when I'm walking into your energy, I'm not picking up any demonic attacks. But what's happening is, you know, because you're so psychic and psychically sensitive, do you remember a few weeks ago when you went to do the debate with the atheists? Okay, you remember you said you were going to stand for spirit and explain a spiritual view? Well, those people have such anger and rage, you're actually still absorbing that energy. There's nothing actually directly attacking you. It's more of an impersonal energy that you've carried from that event. I want you to do a healing and purification bath. And basically, run a bathtub, mix half a cup of sea salt, half a cup of baking soda. And that's going to purify your aura. Just dip in that for a little while, soak it, get your whole body wet, and then get on gently, towel dry. And that's gonna break through that that energy pattern. But that's where it's picked up. Because when people have an aggression, see, like the people you've been dealing with, they have a hatred of spirit, they project out an energy. You know, in the ancient Italian and Roman traditions, they talked about the evil eye. And the evil eye was believed to be that a person could cast a glance that was so anger and hate-filled, they could actually physically destroy somebody's life. So that's why people wear little evil eye charms. It's because they want to shield themselves from the eye. The evil eye charm is actually not evil. It's the eye that protects one from evil, but it's called evil eye. So I would like to actually encourage you to get an evil eye charm. I do think that will help you because it'll break down that energy cycle that's going on. And I think for right now, you need to stay away from the debates with the non-spiritual people because they're not really ready for it. But I admire that you went and tried it, but it's not meant for you to continue right now. Do that, get an evil eye pin, you're going to be just fine, okay? Thank you so very much. I hope that helps. Oh my goodness gracious. Liette T. Hello, Liette T. Any message? Is it Lietta or Liette? Looks French to me, Liette. Any messages for me today? Thanks, Bob. Liette, I got to tell you, when I'm walking into your vibration, I'm getting a lot of orange and purple light. These are channeling colors, and I want you to be open to doing some type of psychic work that is like channeling imagery. I think you have a natural gift of mediumship for being able to see people's spirit guides and draw them. So that's a type of spiritual work you might want to explore. It's called artistic mediumship, where you're able to channel through a guide. You can capture their image and do amazing photo, almost like sketches or paintings. So that's what's going on. You're at a time where spirit wants to work through you to capture mystical imagery that in turn you'll share with others. And this way you'll be increasing the light quotient, not only for yourself, but for everybody who gets a chance to see your art. I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Simba, €5. Thank you, Simba. I've been feeling unsure whether I should pursue an education here. That could take 3 years, or go for a job opportunity and get to the States sooner. You know, Simba, I keep seeing education as being the key because I keep saying if you go out on your own without any training or education, people are going to ask you. And when you can't say, well, I finished this degree or I finished this program, it may be a block to them trusting you to want to go forward. So I think the education is very vital here. So don't quit the school, because I don't see you being delayed. It's kind of like you might say, well, gee, I'm a year behind what I wanted to be because I stayed in school. But if you go out on your own right now, I think you're going to have so many delays that you should have thought, well, gee, I wish I just finished off school. So I think you need to stay in school. And I think that's going to be what leads to success. So you can't rush something. Some things are kind of part of the bigger timeline. And so this is one of those things, this kind of career ambition is part of your timeline, and you will be able to complete it, but you need to get your education. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you, we're almost at our hour. Where does the time go, huh? All right. Hold on, my chat's frozen up. Prashad Naike. Hi, Bob. Do the 5. Hi, Bob. Any spiritual sign? Prashad, I'm not sure I understand your question, but what I'll tell you is that I am picking up, there's a man around you. His name is Vivekananda, Swami Vivekananda. He was a famous yoga Swami teacher in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Vivekananda is one of your spirit guides, and he's around you. And he says he is giving you signs. It's funny, he keeps showing me like posters that have images of chakras on them. Chakras are like psychic energy centers in the body. So I think that he's calling you to explore the chakra system and to maybe even explore Kundalini yoga. So the chakras are your sign. I hope that helps a little bit. And call on Vivekananda. That's one of your signs as well. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys are the best. Listen, we are almost at our time. I don't know. I don't know where the time goes. I tell you, I just blink and the hour flies by. But listen, I want to encourage you, please, if you've enjoyed my work today and you'd like a little more, you might want to think about investing in a private reading. Private reading is a full hour, you and me, one-on-one. And in your private reading, we do everything. We cover past, present, future. We identify your spirit guides, bring over messages. We look at past life links, karmic links, all of that, and answer your questions. So you might want to get a private reading with me. Just go to PsychicBob.com and you can buy a reading. Now, if you buy a reading at my website, it will notify me and then I will contact you. So don't worry. I know a few of you have bought readings and are still waiting. PsychicBob's got a little bit of a backlog, but I am getting to people as quickly as I can. So don't worry. I haven't forgotten you. And, I really appreciate your patience as I'm trying to get through a backlog. I've been very busy here working with Mom on some special projects. So I'm just having a little challenge right now, but bear with me. I will not forget anybody. I promise. Okay. So I've been getting questions. People say, I went to your website and registered, bought a reading. What do I do now? It notifies me. I will contact you. Okay. Thank you so very much. You guys are best. I love all of you, and I really appreciate you being here. So listen, like I said last night, if you're at a time of despair, don't give in to fear and panic. Just calm yourself. And like we said last night, just pause and look to the stars. When you study the stars above us, all the cosmos is in motion. What an amazing life it is. So let the stars be your allies. Make sure to go see yesterday's video. You'll learn more about that. But I want to say thank you for being here. You guys are best. I love you. We'll be back here tomorrow. Oh, let me tell you, tomorrow's Wiccan Wednesday. Be here because we're going to talk about the mystical golden pentagram. What that is. In fact, I'm wearing my gold pentacle or pentagram. You can call it pentacle or pentagram. Pentagram is usually just the 5-pointed star without the circle. If we put the circle around it, it's a pentacle, but they're the same thing. But you want to learn about the mysteries of the golden pentagram. Be here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday, okay? Well, listen, guys, I'm going to get off here. I love all of you. You guys rock. PsychicBob has a full day. But listen, thanks for being here. And thank you for your support. Thank you to all the people who donated. Thank you to all of you for your wonderful questions. You guys rock. PsychicBob loves you. We'll be back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday. And we're going to explore the mystical golden star, the mystical golden pentagram, and its power and mystery. We'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys. And what is it that I always say? May all of you always blessed be.